All right, we're here with Coach Griner. Let's talk about your team a little bit. Girls and boys went indoors. What's important to your team, and how's your team looking for outdoor?
Outdoors a little more difficult as with the, it's a huge uptick in the number of events that you're participating in. So the depth that help us win in indoor makes the challenge that much more difficult than outdoor. But it also gives us more opportunities. Some kids that didn't get a chance to jump in some of the long and triple jump are now getting that opportunity, and we have good athletes. And I think Century is really defined by its depth. We don't have a team of superstars, but we have great kids who are all fighting for the same cause, and they believe in their team, and they put their team ahead of everything else. They're fighting for every third place. They're fighting for every point they can give to the team. Because in the end of the day, I've asked Linde, I've asked some of our state champions, what is really important to what you're doing? And they all appreciate the individual state championship, but the team trophy means a lot more to them. And that speaks highly of both them as a kid and highly of this as a program. So it's kind of a philosophy, and we really do believe in it. So kids work hard to try to achieve every fraction of a second, every inch, every foot in the throws, everything that you can eke out of these kids, they're willing to fight for, because they know they may not be in competition for a first or second, but grabbing several points in a fourth or a fifth or even a sixth, they're fighting for those points. And that's huge, to find any kid to fight for a sixth place finish, fight for it, and believe that they're doing their team a great favor by getting it. So it's a very positive atmosphere around that.
Now, would you say that's a philosophy that you and the coaches have ingrained in them, or is that something they've realized that's part of the team? It's a team that is a cohesive unit?
I've always professed team, and I think that just comes from more of a team sport perspective as me as a coach. When I started coaching track, I didn't know anything other. I always believed that we're out here representing who we have on our chest, not who we have on our back. And they believe in that philosophy, and I think it's actually yielding better individual results when you were fighting for a collective whole. I've seen people PR in legs of a relay that they would never do on an open, because they just don't believe that they're going to be successful. And track is such a huge mental sport that it's very difficult for them to get over the fact that the kids they're racing against are so much faster than they are. But you put together four of them, and they're not four great, they won't finish in 1, 2, 3, but you put four of them together, we're always one of the top 3 or 4 teams in relays, because they believe collectively they're better than any individual. So I think it carries off the philosophy from these kids, first of all, and just something that we preach every day.